teachers in this country, as well as most of the civil servants in this country, is that we have social dialogue that doesn't work. Also, we have institutions that are supposed to be supporting social dialogue that are not strong. This is why we see that every time, now and again, there is industrial disharmony, there is a call for strikes, there is a call for incapacitation, and workers, particularly teachers, fail to report for work because the mechanisms that exist do not seem to be working well. These mechanisms, for example, when it comes to the negotiations that we do, the collective bargaining process that we do under the auspices of the National Joint Negotiating Council, has failed to work over many years. You have dialogue, you have collective bargaining that does not produce results. As a result, what you then get is that you get the employer paying whatever they have or whatever they would like to pay. And this does not give confidence to the workers. Neither does it help the employer in terms of productivity, because both sides have to be enabled by a proper process of collective bargaining, of social dialogue. Also, adequate support is supposed to be given, particularly at the tripartite negotiating forum, where the broader framework of determining the right value for wages is supposed to be determined. But then you see that you also have a weakness in that that institution at the top there is not strong. It is not adequately supported. So you have a process that is then characterized by unilateralism, where teachers are paid at poverty datum line. Teachers are not supposed to be paid at poverty datum line level. Poverty datum line is that for the least paid employee in an organization who is probably a cook or a sweeper who has started working today. But when you see teachers being paid at poverty datum level, then that is not the correct scale. And that value is not commensurate with the status of a teacher. A teacher is a professional who is supposed to be in the middle class. And we want to believe that we do advocate that teachers must be moved back to the middle class. When you support that middle class, we want to believe that then that teachers will be taking their role in terms of the development that is required in this country towards the 2030 goals that we are talking about. So it is critical that everybody should be found in their correct grades, and within the teaching fraternity that you also separate the juniors from the seniors. You also separate those with higher qualifications and better qualifications and those with lower qualifications. That actually gives meaning to the issue of supervision, to the issue of promotion, and to the issue of value, because every grade of personnel, there's a certain value that they bring to an organization in terms of productivity, and that must be rewarded. So as we speak today, September is coming, schools are opening again, and it is not a good thing that every time schools open, then the climate is marked with industrial action, incapacitation, because government has failed to provide resources. So this time around, we want to believe that government will come to the party and quickly address the challenges in terms of bringing back the value of the salaries of educators to where it used to be. For starters, in 2018, the most talked about $540. And then beyond that, we have figures that we will not be talking about in the media, but that we have already explicitly stated to government in our demand position that we should get back the teachers to the middle class. It is important that we get into the third term, that the third term is not interrupted, and that the learners also get value from the whole process. Thank you.